Welcome to Sunshine Stories. Please join us for Fly Guy Presents Garbage and Recycling by Tedd Arnold. A boy had a pet named Fly Guy. Fly Guy could say the boy's name. Buzz! I have a special treat for you, Fly Guy, Buzz said. Today we are visiting a landfill. Yes! Fly Guy loved garbage. He and Buzz couldn't wait to learn more about trash. Trash from homes, schools, and businesses is called municipal solid waste. Here are some examples of things that make up municipal waste. Foods, paper, metal, leaves and grass, plastic and glass. A city's sanitation department or a local garbage company is responsible for collecting, recycling, and discarding these materials. In the United States, people throw away over 250 million tons of trash each year, more than any other country. Most of that trash ends up in the country's 2,000 or so landfills. Landfills are areas where garbage is discarded. A landfill starts as a large hole in the ground, covered with clay soil and a plastic liner. This keeps waste from getting into the soil and groundwater underneath. Giant landfill compactors crush and pack down trash. Then the garbage is covered with a thin layer of soil. Over time, tiny organisms called bacteria eat the trash, causing it to decompose or break down. Yumsy! The bacteria in a landfill also cause several gases to form, including one very stinky gas called hydrogen sulfide. This gas smells like rotten eggs. It is so stinky, humans can detect it even in tiny amounts. That's why trash sometimes stinks. A fly can smell garbage from almost 5 miles away. Sanitation departments and garbage companies around the country collect waste using 130,000 garbage and recycling trucks. Does Fly Guy want to be a truck driver with his job application? These trucks haul the waste to landfills and recycling plants. A typical garbage truck can haul around 20,000 pounds of trash. Some garbage trucks use diesel fuel. Others run on a natural gas created from landfill gases. Natural gas is less expensive and better for the environment. Many trucks have mechanical arms. Controls inside the truck are used to grab, lift, and dump containers of trash into the top of the truck. Other garbage trucks are rear loaders. This means that garbage is dumped into the back of the truck. Then a shovel-like wall pushes the trash further inside. The crunch sound you hear is the trash being squished to make more room. Here are the parts of the garbage truck: the loading hopper, the loading sill, the riding step, the grab handle, the tailgate, and the packer panel. Sanitation workers have very dangerous jobs. Lifting heavy containers of trash can cause injuries. Workers might touch something harmful in the trash, such as broken glass or dangerous chemicals. And sanitation workers often ride standing on the outside of their trucks, so a crash with another vehicle can be deadly. Sanitation workers' uniforms help to keep them safe. They wear gloves and boots for protection, and their outermost layer of clothing helps make sanitation workers more visible to other drivers. Once there is no more space in a landfill, it is covered and closed. This land used to be a landfill. The machine continues to vent gases that form beneath the surface. Sometimes this land is later turned into a park, a golf course, or even a ski resort. But what happens to the garbage that doesn't get sent to a landfill? In the United States, the rest of our trash is recycled or turned into soil through composting. Recycles, 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 recycles. In the United States, state and local governments make their own recycling laws. Starting a recycling program can be expensive, but recycling can save money and the environment in the long run. Recycling programs are expanding. Right now, 25 states have laws that say certain electronics, called e-waste, must be recycled. Laws like these are important because many electronics contain toxic materials that can be harmful when they end up in landfills. November 15th is America Recycles Day. Most metal, paper, plastic, and glass can be recycled. Rubber tires and lead-acid batteries used in vehicles can be recycled too. But some items like light bulbs and dishes cannot be recycled. Plastics like potato chip bags and plastic wrap cannot be recycled either. E-waste must be carefully recycled through special programs. Televisions, phones, and refrigerators are all e-waste. When a truck arrives at a recycling center, its contents are dumped out. Then recyclables are moved to a conveyor belt. Everything is separated, and trash that was mixed in by mistake is removed. Similar materials are crushed, compacted, and tied up in huge cubes called bales. Then the bales are transported to different plants for processing before being made into new products. Each bale of paper or cardboard saves about 15 trees. Let's follow a bale of plastic bottles to a plastics recycling facility. A forklift breaks up the bale and drops it onto a conveyor belt. The bottles are pre-washed and sorted by color. Next, the bottles are washed and heated to remove labels and bottle caps. The bottles are ground into flakes. Then they are washed again and dried. The flakes are melted and made into tiny plastic pellets. These plastic pellets can be used to make new things. Carpets, fleece jackets, and park benches can all be made from recycled plastic. New plastic bottles can be made too. Nice, please. Natural materials like fruits and vegetables, eggshells, and leaves take up a lot of space in landfills, but they can be recycled through composting. This process breaks down food and yard waste into a rich soil for gardens and yards in just 2 to 4 months. Some people compost in their backyards, but some cities like San Francisco and New York are beginning to pick up this waste along with trash and recycling. This helps reduce the amount of trash in landfills. A typical American family throws away $1,300 of food in 1 year. Unfortunately, some trash doesn't get disposed of properly. This litter ends up in our lakes, rivers, and oceans. When plastic trash ends up in the ocean, it breaks down into confetti-sized pieces. Ocean currents have pushed millions of these plastic bits together in one part of the Pacific Ocean, called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. This is a water sample from the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Birds and marine animals think the plastic is food and eat it. The plastic can make the animals sick. If you like to eat fish, you might find yourself eating our ocean's plastic trash one day too. Nasty. To keep trash out of landfills, follow the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. 3 R's, easy. Buzz and Fly Guy's 3R tips. Number 1, only buy things you really need and use them until they wear out. Number 2, bring reusable shopping bags to the store. Number 3, reuse shoeboxes and cardboard for art projects or storage. Number 4, reduce the amount of paper towels you use in the bathroom. You only need one to dry your hands. Number 5, use a refillable container from home instead of a plastic water bottle. Number 6, compost your family's food and yard waste. Number 7, use clean, empty food jars to store leftovers or as mini flower pots. Number 8, reduce how much trash you throw away by donating used clothing, toys, and electronics instead. Number 9, properly recycle e-waste, metal, plastic, paper, and glass. And number 10, rinse plastic and glass containers before recycling them. Buzz and Fly Guy pledged to do their part to make our planet a better, healthier place. We know just what to do to reduce, reuse, and recycle. Buzz reminded Fly Guy as they headed home. Yes! They could not wait until their next field trip. The end.